Welcome to the Fantasy Cycling Podcast, featuring your hosts, Grant Gardner and John Anderson. Chapeau, you're in the mix.
Welcome to the Fantasy Cycling Podcast. I'm John. Grant, what up?
How we doing? We're heading into the rest day here.
Very well. Tired.
Yeah. I mean, you had a little training yesterday out on the bike.
A little local
warm-up race.
little local fondo.
Yeah.
Lots of fantasy chat out on the lanes and the roads.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Everyone's a buzzing, talking about their teams.
We've got a good club this year. We really rallied the boys.
Stoke is high. I feel like things are trending nicely.
Yeah.
With enthusiasm for fantasy cycling. Just nice to see people tuned in and the banter. I mean,
Yeah.
I'll just in it for the banter.
Yeah. And it is more fun to follow each day when there's a little bit of competition, a little bit of investment in the outcome.
Yeah. I mean, it's been a long time since we've talked, Grant. I feel like a lot's happened. After we recorded last, how many times did you edit your team?
I think maybe only once.
Only once?
Yeah.
I did too, but I made some pretty drastic changes.
Maybe.
I've also got a Velogames.
Yeah.
I'm out here mixing it up with the old heads. Any big Velogame heads out there? Got a team?
Apparently there's almost 30,000 of them.
You got pop-up ads going on over here.
Yeah.
It's like, did my dad write the script for this website? I'm just playing
Let's
Velogames.
not roast Mr. Velogames too
I'm
much.
just playing.
We do like the app format. It's a little easier to remember to pick your team on the app too.
Yeah. Who you got on your Velogames?
So I've got Pogača, Evenepoel, Onley, Store, Milan, Nice, Barre, Gachenard, and Vacalon.
All right.
Which I do like the point allocation on Velogames. It is kind of cool that like it's adjusted by race. It's not based off of like the UCI ranking, kind of like it is on Cycling Fantasy, where he sets the scoring for each race. So like Pogača's the best rider, so he's 34 credits. And there's only one.
Who is he? Is there just like a guy in a basement somewhere?
It's the Wizard of Oz. It's Mr. Velogames. I don't know who he actually is, but I think it's just one guy. Yeah.
Wow. We got to get him on.
Yeah.
After I just besmirched his URL. I got Pog, Lipowitz, Stora, Onley, Merlier, Vanderpool, Germay, Watson, and Nice. Good for 1,305 out of almost 30K teams.
Yeah. And
Is that good?
That is good. And I'm 2,279.
It's better. I'll take that. I'm glad we opened the show with this.
Yeah. Is there any kind of heartburn of you picked one, like, did you pick a sprinter on this game that you didn't pick on Cycling Fantasy? And now you're like rooting against yourself?
No, I'm rooting because our local community and friends are all locked in on fantasy app. I don't have any.
This is like the Bitcoin
conflicted interests.
Bitcoin you bought 2 years ago and you just checked your wallet to see what it's worth.
Exactly.
And you're like, oh, I forgot I have one of these. Oh, look, I'm 3,000.
Yeah. So this is all I want to talk about now.
Yeah.
Except I got Nice on both of my teams and he sucks. More about that later.
Yeah.
He does. Sorry. Thibaut. Maybe it's like the Thibaut Pinot thing. Maybe it's that they have the same name.
The Tebow effect.
The Tebow effect.
Tim Tebow.
No, I don't like that Tim Tebow. But yeah, I like the format. I did get put in some interesting positions in the choices you have to make.
Yeah.
I thought the categories, like the all round, I didn't really understand
the way they were divided up.
Yeah.
I think that is cool because it forces people to actually play the game for the whole race. Whereas we've talked about before, people in cycling fantasy could pick all sprinters and try to win stage 1.
Yeah.
Whereas this one actually forces you to pick different types of riders, which is cool.
Yeah. Okay. Good point. Some of the classifications
I do disagree with some of the way people are grouped.
Yeah.
Which then you've got that wild card section where you could pick anyone. But like some guys were listed as GC that probably aren't GC.
It's funny. I didn't fully understand the scoring. The points are very close to what we talk about more commonly on the app.
Yeah, I think those mid-tier ones, like 6 credits is pretty similar to what they'd be 600 credits on Cycling Fantasy. There's a little bit of disparity there, though.
Yeah. Well, who'd you end up locking in on the app, fantasy cycling app?
Yeah, so
I'll tell you my final draft. You go first.
I've got Pogačar, Vingegaard, Milan, Van der Poel. And then I think this is different from what we talked about on the podcast, but I have Onley, Barre, Simmons, Van Moor, and Tronchon.
Yeah.
So originally, I think, who did I have? Did I have like a 1,000 credit person? I don't think I originally had Van der Poel and Onley. I think,
I can't remember.
Yeah.
I can't remember what you said.
But I think I kind of deviated from, I might have had 3 1,200 credit folks. And then I went with Van der Poel and Onley, which has turned out well.
Yeah, you're leading. Oh, no, you're not. You're in the top 3 in our club, though.
Yeah, at one point, I think I was in the top 200, and I've slipped down to 529 today after today's stage.
Okay.
That pesky
Still
Ben
very
Healy.
good. Pesky what?
That pesky Ben Healy. You know?
That little rascal. Did you see the banter about the ratio of his watts per kilograms going up by how far he tilts his head to the left?
It's real.
It's just like all the rest of the peloton like, oh, he's at 45 degrees. Like, hold on to your butts.
I think there's been a few guys like that in the past where they've got a little tick or something like that, and you're like, oh, he's about to attack. Phil Guyman talked about you could tell when Mike Woods was about to attack based off of like a vein in his leg that was like popping out. You know, it was like that's when he knew he was about to go.
Who was the climber that was sticking around at the end of the day stage? The young guy we talked a lot about,
Lenny Martinez.
Yeah, did you see his head rocking back and forth when he was towing Pog and Jonas up to the finish line?
Yeah,
that looked like it was about to fall off.
That was
like a little bobblehead.
Which he did take KOM today, but
we talked about.
I don't really understand what he was doing at the end of there. He just wanted to have a little moment of glory with the big dogs.
He's like riding with the big dogs, dude. Yeah. It's like a make a wish moment.
Yeah.
But I mean, at least the French got something. So today we're recording after stage 10.
Yeah.
If we didn't make that clear.
Bastille Day.
So hopefully you all can enjoy this on the rest day, Bastille Day. So we did see a Frenchman in the dots, which was nice.
Yep.
I was hopeful we were going to see an American go full cry.
Yeah. for those of us listening on NBC.
Yeah. I guess full cry means they're riding fast.
Yeah.
All right. So my final team, I made a pretty drastic change. I dropped Milan, went with the Trident. And I just was looking back at last year's final results and best team possible. And I really feel like the best team possible. I still think this is right. Is going to have Renko, Pog, Jonas on it. So I went with that. So I had to drop Milan. I kept Van der Poel. That was a non-negotiable for me. And so then I had 1,000 credits left to play with, and I just had a feeling in my heart that Thibaut Nice was going to go bonkers in the first week and shock the world. He's handing out stickers. I mean, if you're handing out stickers of yourself,
that's pretty bold. And to Van der Poel, no less.
At the opening ceremonies, you're handing a sticker of yourself over to Mathieu Van der Poel. you're about to ball out.
Yeah.
Turns out he just crashed and he's been completely invisible. So he's done a few bike changes.
Yeah.
And I think Trek on stage, was it stage 9? I'm trying to find some friends out here, but it's not going well. Poor little Timo Nice is out there like trying to control after Vanderpool just decided he was going to have a laugh and be in the breakaway with Jonas. What's his face? That's about Reichardt. That's about all he's done. And then I got Rubio, which hopefully I'll get some point. You just don't like to see goose eggs on any of your picks.
This late in the race. No, it's not good.
And those two, I've got double zeros, double snake eyes on Nice and Rubio, but I got a feeling Rubio's going to come through for me. So
yeah, we have not reached the land of Rubio yet.
But our club, dude, is smoking it. The Drama Kings.
We're
where we at, bro? What are we doing on that? Which I think this, by the way, we really need to dig into this dark corner of fantasy cycling where I do think that there are certain clubs that could care less about their own individual achievements, but just want their club to win overall.
Yeah. I think there's a lot of collusion, one might say.
Yeah, I think there's almost a whole nother layer of strategy there, right? Where it's like, okay, y'all take the
Movistar approach. They want to win the teams competition.
Yeah, but do you think I need to really study the scoring? But do you think it's like, hey, you take all sprinters and I'll take? I don't think they score it like that though.
No, I think it's just your
top 3 contributors.
Yeah, just your overall score.
So what are we? We're ranked number 17 in the world right now. That's what I'm showing.
Yeah, we ranked 17th. We have 2 individuals in the top 100. Is that right?
Shout out to Jason and Matt.
Yeah. So Jason is 69th and Matt is 94th.
Well, let's talk about let's rate a few teams.
Yeah, we can start at the top.
Let's look at the good one. Let's start with some good teams. Talk about so we got some local a local domestic team.
Yeah.
Like I have at least in our club this year, we've got some representatives from Skyway, Domestique. They're a team based in the Southeast. So we've got 3 dudes, I think, at least participating in our club for the tour.
Yeah.
There's some bragging rights at stake within the club and maybe a little pot.
Yeah.
So been fun to invite them in. They've been good with the banter. So we could probably talk about some of their teams, but Jason's got, let's see who he's got. He's got Pog, Jonas, and Vanderpool, Milan, Lucas Plapp, Joseph Blackmore, who I dropped last minute from my 200 credit slate after talking him up so much, Simmons and then Romeo, and then crucially, Ben Healy. Let's talk about Ben.
So
I like this team. I think he could go the distance, actually. It just depends when we get into like the real GC days. We've got more GC days ahead than we do sprint days and breakaway days.
The only thing that could hurt him is, for instance, like you have Remco. He does not have that third legitimate GC rider, but Romeo and Plapp could potentially do things in the mountains. I mean, Healy, he's going to lose the yellow jersey on Wednesday. I think that's kind of a given.
At the what are they hitting the how do you say that mountains?
Haute-Camp.
Yeah. So he'll have it one more day.
Yeah.
Dude, Blackmore is smoking it. Did you see today though? He was like there in service of
he was 6th today.
I know, and they weren't really riding for him.
No.
Like he covered that move.
Yeah.
When there was an attack earlier, like not the final stage, but the penultimate stage.
Yeah.
But he ends up finishing 6th. who was he riding for? Who's he got? Who's on their team? At Israel.
Is it Mike Woods?
Yeah, Woods was in the break too. So it was Woodsy and Blackmore.
Yeah.
But Blackmore ends up hanging in there, finishing 6th.
It's impressive.
Yeah.
So maybe more to come from him.
Yeah. Good team, Jason.
Yeah.
Who's our worst team? The homie Ben.
Oof. I don't think he understood how the game worked.
This is the Dallas Cowboys of.
So he got Pogača. I mean, that's good. Milan. So he was trying to divide his loyalties amongst Sprint and GC. And then he throws in a Pipo Ghana here, who DNF'd, was it stage 1? Stage 2?
Bummer.
And he's got Tebow Nice, which, you picked him too, so I'm not going to knock that too much.
Terrible pick.
Izagira for 400 credits.
Yeah.
Arnaud Delis for 800. That was pretty pricey. And then this, I think he hasn't watched cycling since the 2023 Vuelta, but he's got Sepkus for 1,000 credits. 800 credits. Sorry. 800 credits. Shade. Yeah. So, I mean, who knows? Maybe Sepp he's keeping his powder dry until week 3. I don't know.
GC Sepp. He was important today though.
But if I was going to pick somebody in that category, I would not have picked Sepkus. But that's all right, Ben.
Who else should we talk about? Who's your dark horse out of our club to win the pot?
Let's see who else we got here. Let's see who our buddy Justin has. So Justin has the
Trident. Trident.
So he's got Pogača, Jonas, and Remco. He also has Romeo. Quinn Simmons has been doing well I think is
there an American on this planet that didn't take Quinn Simmons?
I think we almost
did. We all have him in our club.
But for a bit here, he's been the best 200 credit rider. So it's been a good pick. This is interesting. So Justin, you might have thought this would be my team, but he's got 2 Uno X riders.
Yeah.
Leknesund, who we've seen do well on big Grand Tour stages. And then Johannesson, I still think he's like 10th on GC right now. Or he's up there. So that's turning out to be a pretty good pick. And then he's got Milan. Him having the trio could really go to his favor. And then if those Uno X guys show out, he could be a dark horse.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to keep track of our friends. We'll give you all a shout out. Kudos to everybody that took Healy in the club. I think there are a few others who did that. Crane did that. We've had him on the show before. Jonathan Crane, local racer and YouTuber. He's got Pog, Remco, Lipowitz from a GC standpoint, which I like. Vanderpool, also a great pick. And then Healy and Simmons. Unfortunately, he's got DeMar, which cost him 400 credits, only returning 9 points so far. Magnus Cort for 600 has been invisible this tour. And Edward Toons on track. I know this green jersey competition has been intriguing as a fan.
Yeah,
there's a lot of dynamic. You got the Pog factor going on. He's racking up points. The early intermediate sprint portion of the stages has been very critical to this points competition. But yeah, it was a little bit to do with my decision to drop a big brand name 1,000 credit or above sprinter from my final team, just thinking it's going to go more to the from a points perspective, go more to like the punchers and those types, which is what I was hoping frickin' Tebow Nice would be. But
yeah,
So what's your take on the race just generally as a fan? What's been your favorite stage so far?
Today was really good. I think it was cool to see Ben Healy get the jersey after having already won a stage. It wasn't the best stage, but like Vanderpool animating that sprint stage was a fun moment.
Yeah.
Where it was like I was literally on the edge of my seat at the end of it.
Like will they or won't they make it? Yeah.
So it turned that into a cool day.
And it provided that funny meme of I'm looking for friends right now, but it's not working.
Yeah. So those have been good moments.
The mirror. What did you think about the stage 7 with the mirror at the end?
I mean, marred by crash a little bit.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm a Vanderpool fan, so I mean, stage 2 taking yellow Alpesen's like rapid start to the race, I think was fun.
Yeah, very pleased with Vanderpool's performance. A bummer that Jasper is out of the race from the crash.
Yeah,
you haven't mentioned that. I think it's been an exciting start. To me, today was like a little bit of a microcosm of maybe what we're all feeling. I feel like the racing has been exciting, and there've been great stages that have been great to take in as a consumer of like an entertaining sport.
Yeah.
But it very much looks like Pog does not have any weakness right now, except that today he appeared he still had teammates there, but with Almeida gone, I was watching very closely. Like, could we see something that would make more intrigue for the GC competition? But they had satellite riders up the road with Simon Yates
and Campenarts,
in the break, and they obviously had a plan to kind of 1-2 Pog where possible, using Jorgensen to throw attacks and because Pog's covering Jorgensen. But it just didn't seem like it really landed. It seemed like Pog was very comfortable covering all of it and then didn't overextend himself. I mean, he threw like the little nuclear sprint attack on the final climb, but then kind of like settled in once he saw Jonas was there.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see.
It's like they would basically have to do that every day.
Yeah.
I don't know if they can do that.
But I mean, we are kind of halfway through. I mean, they've got to start taking back time somehow. So, but it just seems like they set that up strategically. Visma, I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And it just didn't materialize for him. Evidenced by the fact that Simon Yates won the stage. I mean, at a certain point, someone got in his ear and said, okay, feel free to ride for yourself. We ain't coming.
Is that what was that?
Or was that like a little of an insurance policy? Like, we'll have a stage win and then.
So you thought that Jonas was legitimately supposed to bridge up to Simon?
Well, I think potentially if the gap had gone down.
Yeah, but at some point
they're like, it's not going to be close enough.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that.
I mean, why send them if you? I mean, for the stage win, a stage win is a stage win. They got bigger goals.
They do have bigger goals, but if you've got the opportunity to take a cheeky stage win early and kind of keep the sponsors happy, like,
why not?
It's worth it. And it also plays into the dynamic of like the bigger race picture too, where you're putting pressure on the race. So I think it all worked out well. It's just,
it also shows their cards like, hey, we've probably with Almeida out, and then with Simon Yates, Sepp Kuss, Jorgensen, they've got some really strong climbers. Whereas Soler was in a little bit of trouble today. I know he's not like their A climbing dynasty.
Yeah, I mean, Yates would be next man up, I guess.
Yeah. He's pretty good.
Yeah.
The other Yates,
yeah. I don't know. I'm skeptical that there will be much competition for Pogača, but I hope there is. I think the bigger competitions will be KOM now that Martinez has thrown his hat in the ring, and then the points competition. Can Milan stave off Pogača in that competition as well? I don't know.
Yeah. All right.
We got to see who's like the best in the game right now.
Yeah, let's have a look.
So, top of the table right now is Nico Charpent or Sharpent. I don't know how you say that. He's got the Trident, and he's got Vanderpool, Tronchon, Simmons. Oh, this is sounding similar to us. But he has Vauquelin,
Nice.
Friedheim, and Thomas. So that was one of the like big questions for me pre-race was like Vauquelin or Onley. And so far, Vauquelin has been the better rider in terms of point scoring. And he was, up there on GC. I think it'll be interesting to see if Onley can get significant points later in the race because he seems like he's top 5 in terms of climbers right now.
Yeah.
And we haven't even gotten to the heavy mountain stuff yet.
Yeah.
But this guy's sitting pretty with the top 3, and then let's see. I mean, there's plenty of people at the top. There's somebody that's only like 7 points back from him, and they've got Blackmore, but a pretty similar team to Nico there. So
I'm looking at the most picked riders to see who have been the big flops from a take perspective. Man, why did so many people, 14% of users took Tobias Foss?
I guess they were just blinded by his time trialing ability,
Did they think he was going to get... Which, did I say I took Affini? I switched out. That's who I switched out Blackmore for. Which for Affini.
Early on, it was like, ooh, Affini would have been a great pick.
Yeah, I got him. He was only 200 credits, got 25 points. Yeah, Zimmerman, a DNF. A lot of people have taken Alaphilippe. So a lot of money to spend for only 17 points so far, and a couple of little flashy, odd little moments in like stage 3 or 4 or whatever it was. Yamatan is another expensive kind of flop. So is Champoussin. A little bit. I mean, like the highest ranking Uno X rider is Tobias Holland, isn't it? Yeah. Tobias Holland Johansson, sorry.
Yeah.
600
hold
credits for almost 30 points. Yeah, sorry for Tobias. So interesting to see that. Thibaut Nice, 7% of users took him. That's embarrassing. Felix Gall, 800 credits, only 29 points so far. But maybe he'll maybe he could win something here.
So were you saying he was the most picked Uno X rider, Tobias was?
Yeah.
Okay.
8.4% of users took him.
Because right now, in terms of most points scored, the best placed Uno X rider is Soren Wernskald with 55 credits, but he actually DNF'd.
Oh.
So he's not going to score any more points.
How much did he cost?
He was 600.
Yeah. Man, and like we talked about, that 600 credit category is like a harder one. It's like feast or famine sometimes. Or at least in this particular edition of Tour de France.
So looking at that list, is there anyone right now that's not on the best team
that will be,
or that you're wishing you would have picked? Like it can't be Ben Healy because we know he's already scored a bunch of points. So like, is there somebody that's like
that's not there but will be?
That's shown a slight bit of form, like they've got 20 points right now, and you think they're gonna like maybe pop up, and like it looks like they're trending in the right direction.
I mean, can I say Lenny Martinez?
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I mean he's 30. He's got 33 points, but I mean after today, I think it's obvious. We shouted him in the preview pod. So I'd go with him. Let's see, what about you? You take one. I mean, Vauquelin. I think Kevin Vauquelin has looked awesome, but I think I'm expecting him to kind of fade.
Yeah. So he was on the best team last year, and that almost kind of made me stray away from him because you're like, is he going to do it again? But Turgis is 400 credits, and he's already got 51 points.
Yeah, you could see him rise. Stora too.
Yep. So I'm kind of I definitely wishing that I picked Turgis instead of Barre, because Barre has 0 points and is pretty badly injured and might not even finish the race.
Ackerman, man, he's got 44 points, 400 credits. I'm not shouting him out for your question, but I'm just like reacting to some of these results. Yeah, I think Lenny Martinez, and then that's it. Yeah, maybe him and Stora. And maybe Ben O'Connor if he continues to go for stages, but I mean, he's so expensive. I would never, it's not really feasible to find room for him on a team.
Yeah.
So I don't really wish I'd had him. I think it's Lenny Martinez I wish I'd taken Martinez instead of Rubio. I would have subbed off Rubio for another 200 credit rider, maybe kept Joseph Blackmore and dropped Nice and taken Lenny Martinez. And I think that probably would have been a sick team.
Yeah. I don't have too many regrets at the top tier right now. Like, I'm glad I took Vanderpool. And I'm still hoping Onley really comes into form.
I think that's going to shape out nicely for you, mate. I think you're looking good, looking pucka.
But yeah, Barre and Van Moor could end up being goose eggs. So,
hey, that's why we play this thing, I guess.
Yeah, for the love of the game.
Okay, well, we hope you've enjoyed the rest day.
Yeah, what do we got coming up on Wednesday?
We got
pull up that PCS
probably a breakaway stage Wednesday. Oh, by the way, another fantasy talking point. The hardest thing about the Escape Collective game is not picking the riders; it's remembering to.
Yeah. I need to.
So how many?
I think I picked Jorgensen today.
How many auto picks have you suffered? Have you suffered at the hands of?
Only one, and it was like a sprint stage, and it subbed Harold Tejada.
Yeah, I think I've got 2, maybe 3 auto picks, so it's washed. Like my legs. To lose, probably a breakaway. I bet.
Yeah, and then 12.
Haudicam. Yeah, Haudicam is going to be smoking. Big climbing day. Be very interesting. And, after that, we've got a gauntlet. Like, we've got the uphill ITT. I kind of like, I think I like Pog to win that time trial, the uphill time trial. I think Jonas, man, that was one thing that was shocking was how badly Jonas did in the time trial, but I think he'll do a lot better in this uphill one. You got stage 14, piled to Super Bagnez. Is that how you say it?
I think it's Super Bonare.
Bonare. That's going to be a good one. It's going to be a bunch of good stuff.
Yep. It's
only 2, maybe even 1, because if 11 is a breakaway, stage 17 will be Milan territory. And then stage 21 with the changes, I think there's going to be some hungry fellows that want to stretch the concept of this stage 21 and may not be a traditional sprint team that wins. So I'm really interested to see whether the best team this year will include an expensive sprinter.
Yeah. Well, if you enjoyed it so far, there's a lot A lot of bike racing, a lot of action left. So we'll be back for
The next rest day?
Yeah, it's on a Monday next week. So
Oh, perfect.
we'll have to record over the weekend.
Okay. Well, thanks for listening, everybody. Give us a follow on X and Instagram under the handle Listen to FCP. That's the number 2, Listen to FCP. If you prefer to listen to your audio content on YouTube, we have Faces for Radio, so you can get the audio only on YouTube there. And just appreciate you checking us out and giving us a listen. Thanks for joining us. See you, Grant.
See ya.